Hello all, welcome to a new video in Linux command line tutorial series. In this video, we are going to learn about mv command. mv stands for move. The mv command performs both file moving and file renaming depending on how it is used. In any case, the original file no longer exists in that location after the move operation. There are two general ways to use move command. The first way is to give two arguments. Let us say the both arguments are item 1 and item 2. Item 1 can be a path to file or directory, and item 2 can be a path to a file or directory. Item 1 must exist to perform the move command. Item 2 may or may not exist. The second way to perform move command is moving more than one item to a directory. Let's say there are many arguments here. Dash dash dot 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 signifies some number of items. The last argument must be directory. If you perform this command, all the items here are moved to this directory. Now let us see the examples of a move command. First, let us see the contents of current directory. You can see that the current directory contains two files, A file and B file, and two directories, directory 1 and directory 2. Directory 1 contains a file named C file, and directory 2 contains a file named D file. First, let us move from file to file. Let's say let us move from A file to B file. First, let us see contents of A file so that we can understand move better. A file contains a line which contains all A's. B file contains a line containing all B's. First, let us move from A file to B file. Move A file into B file. Let us see the contents of current directory. You can see that the A file is removed here and only B file exists. If you see the contents of B file, you can see that the contents of A file are now in B file and the B file contents are removed. So if a file 2 exists or B file here, in this case, if it exists, it is overwritten with the contents of file 1, which is A file. If not, a new file 2 is created with the contents of the first file. Let's say, let us move the B file to a new file whose name is n file. Let's say we have already seen the contents of B file, which contains all B's. If you move B file to n file, let us see the contents of current directory. You can see that the B file is removed and a new file is created in n file. And if you see the contents of n file, they are the contents of B file. You can also say that this is renaming. Move command renames B file to n file. Now let us move a file into a directory. Let's say let us move n file to directory 1. Moving n file to directory 1. First argument is a file, second argument is a directory. And let us see the contents of current directory recursively. You can see that the n file here is moved to directory 1. Now let us move directory to a directory. Let's say let us move directory 1 to directory 2. Move directory 1 to directory 2. Now let us see the contents recursively. You can see that the only directory 2 exists here in the current directory, and the directory 2 contains a D file and another directory 1, which is moved from the current directory to directory 2. You can also move multiple items to a directory. Let's say first let us create two new files whose names are A, B and C, three new files, and let us also create an empty directory dir. Let us see the contents of current directory. You can see that the current directory contains A, B, C files and dir and another directory 2. Now let us move all these contents A, B, C and dir2 directory. We can move multiple items to a directory using regular expressions or using multiple arguments. Now in this case, let us use multiple arguments. Move and then first argument is A, then B and then C, and then directory to last one must be a directory 2. What this command does is it moves all A, B, C and then dir to dir2. Let us see the contents now. You can see that the current directory contains only directory 2 and the ABC directory here are moved to directory 2 here. There are some useful options with move command. So one of such option is I option. Let us move to a directory named I option and let us see the contents of current directory. You can see that there are two files. Let us see those contents of those files. You can see that A file contains I am A file and B file contains I am B file. Whenever we use I option stands for interactive, and whenever we use I option before overwriting an existing file, it prompts the user for confirmation. Let us now see I option and then moving A file to B file. It says that the B file already exists, and do we have to overwrite B file using move command? If you are overwriting, you can press Y and then press enter. If you are not overwriting, you can press N and then cancel the operation. In my case, I am overwriting, so let us press S and let us see the contents of current directory. You can see that there is only B file, and if you see the contents of B file, you can see that the contents of B file are from A file. There is another useful option of move command, which is U option. U stands for update. Now first let us see examples of U option and understand how it can be used. First let us see the contents of current directory recursively. You can see that the current directory contains two directories named directory 1 and directory 2. Directory 1 contains three files, A file, B file, C file, and they are created at 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0 respectively. And you can also see that the directory 2 contains two files named 1215 A file and B file, which are created at 1259 and 13 respectively. You can see that the A file here is older version of A file here. You can see that the B file here is newer than B file here. Now let us move the contents of all contents of directory 1 into directory 2 using U option and see what happens using regular expressions, then directory 2. Now let us see recursively. You can see that the newer versions of all files are moved to directory 2, but older versions of B file is not moved. So update option only updates. There is also another useful option of move command, which is V option. V stands for verbose. What V does is it displays informative messages as the move command is performed. So let us move the contents of directory 2, all contents of directory 2 into directory 1 using V option. You can see that the V option specifies what move command did in here. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.